talked after veteran minicamp about the emphasis you thought the tight end position would have. Still got that vibe?
Absolutely.
You guys put it in here?
Absolutely. I believe that we will play a pivotal part in this offense. And the way Matt Canada's offense is set up, we are responsible to know a lot and do a lot. And I feel like that's happening more and more we practice.
Are they stressing improved blocking? Are you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like that was something that we were all terrible at last year. As you saw, our lull in the running game, period. As a complete unit, offensive line and tight end, I feel like we all should do better, including myself. And yeah, if you want to get paid and you want to perform and you want to be amongst the best, you got to be able to block. So yeah, that's a pivotal part of our focus this year.
What more have you learned about Pat Freiermuth just in the
How you say his last name?
Freiermuth?
Okay, everybody keeps saying it different.
What do you say?
Freiermuth.
Sure, then what do you think about
I just
Freiermuth?
learned to mess with him. So what do I think about him?
Yeah.
Man, I think for a rookie tight end, it's extremely hard. And he seems to be unfazed, if that's good enough for you.
That's great. And one thing that Fredo said earlier is that he thinks that the two of you can be dynamic on the field together. Can you see that developing in being able to play both of you, maybe if there's 3 tight ends in the roster, all 3 guys out on the grass at the same time?
He's probably one of my favorite people to play with in the tight end room. So yeah, I think we'll be really dominant. As long as our offense continues to grow and perform, I think me and Pat will dominate.
Gentry made a great catch here.
Yes.
At the end. How's he coming?
Man, Gentry's phenomenal. Just from, watching him as he came out of Michigan to now being with him 2 years, his development, his flexibility, his knowledge of the game is improving. And he's starting to understand that he's 6'12", and not a lot of people are 6'12". They're 7 feet, I get it, from being.
No, I like
but,
6'12".
Yeah, but he has to understand, his body is abnormal compared to other tight ends and other people, and he has to be able to use that to his advantage. And he's doing a really good job at understanding that this year.
How's he do that? Is that leverage, positioning?
That's him understanding, and that's more with an attitude, You play this game and you just assume that everybody is, what their resume speaks of or whatever. And I just feel like his attitude and the way he's approaching everything is a lot better. And that's how it starts. No, go ahead.
How's your relationship with Ben different?
Yeah, I think last year we came together a lot better, just a little too late, and I feel like our relationship this year is going to be a lot better. And Ben's starting to understand what kind of route runner I am, what kind of player I am, and how I like to get open, and I'm starting to understand how he likes to throw people open. So it's definitely coming along, and I like Ben. I like him. I like his aggression. I like who he is. So I'm going to continue to be a pet peeve to him, and hopefully he enjoys it.
Eric, how important? Has he shown you anything different as he's learning this new offense?
As right now, we're all adjusting to it. So I don't know if he's showing me anything. It's a lot of movement, still new to everyone. Thank God we got an extra week to be in this offense. So I think everyone's still adjusting and starting to figure things out.
You say
Eric,
be a
how
pet
important
peeve
is
to
it
him?
to all of the tight ends, everybody in the room, to pick up the blocking to get the running game? And why should everyone expect that it will happen?
Well, you know who our first round pick was?
I heard.
Yeah, we don't draft first round picks for us to not block.
I heard the second rounder was too.
What's that?
I mean,
A good blocker?
Too, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to continue to get better. At this level, blocking at the college level is not the same. So he's definitely going to continue to get better and grow.
What's the nickname of the room?
Huh?
What's the nickname of
Badasses or bad donkeys. Sorry.
Bad donkeys or
Yeah.
badasses?
Bad donkeys.
Is that new for this
Asses.
year?
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, is that new for this year?
Oh yeah. Tight ends, we should be badasses. We should be able to block badass, we should be able to run badass routes, and we should be able to score on anybody in a badass way. And that's the mantra we're going to take this year, and that's the mantra we're going to take for our room.
Who came up with that?
That's Fredo, but I told him it was cool because it's technically my room. So
You just said that you wanted to be a pet peeve to Ben. What do you mean by that?
Man, I'm not even getting the ball. I just want to understand. I just want to understand him, and when we're in situations and when we're in tough spots like he is with Juju, I want him to know that I got his back as well.
last question.
Eric, do you feel like you've you emphasized a lot about blocking? Do you feel like you've evolved personally in that last
Yeah,
year?
I changed my attitude about it. You know, I don't always have to be as dominant on third down or in the red zone. I need to be a full-on tight end, and I took into account of learning a lot from Mercedes Lewis this offseason because he's a badass at it, and that's what I'm going to try to do.
Thank you.
Seems like from listening to Mike and the other coaches, your playing time will hinge on your ability to help in the run game. Has that been communicated to you?
Yeah, I mean, I was drafted because I could do both things. You know, obviously it's kind of hard to show that you can block with helmets on. So my job is to make catches, and my job is to block the ends and block linebackers, and I know that. So I've had a good first couple of days of camp, but I know the real work starts tomorrow when the pads go on, and I gotta prove that I can go out there and block the ends.
Like Ebron just said about 7 times, the room's a bunch of badasses. How do you kind of embody that mentality? Do you feel like that fits you and your playing style and your personality on the field?
Yeah, I don't like to say a lot. I just go out there and just kind of do what I'm supposed to do. I'm a rookie, and it's kind of my job to go out there and do whatever my role is for the team. If that's going out there on special team and on punt return or something like that, then I'm gonna go out there and give it my all and work hard out there. But if it's playing tight end and stuff like that, consistently throughout the season, then I'm gonna go out there and play as hard as I can.
Ebron said that you were his favorite of the tight ends to play with on the field at the same time. How is your relationship developing, and how have you guys maybe formed a bond on and off the field since you've known him?
Yeah, he's been great. He reached out to me when I got drafted, and he said, "Can't wait to work with you." And he's been awesome, just kind of giving me wisdom of how to play the position in the NFL. And we play really well together. We kind of feed off each other and kind of feed off the energy. He's going to be the loud guy that goes out there and gets the fans going and everything like that. But I'm just going to go out there and make my plays and just kind of keep my mouth quiet. So we kind of opposites attract, and I think that's what's going on right now.
You've made a lot of great catches, even in the spring. And every time we bring it up to the coach, they say, well, wait for the pads to come on. We're kind of sick of it. Are you about as sick of it? Are they saying the same thing to you?
Yeah, they're saying the same things. And like I said before, I know that, my job is to go out there and make catches, but it's also go out there and block. So that's going out there and tomorrow and showing that, I'm not just a one-trick pony, I can do it all.
Back on back or something you always, I don't know how much you did it in college or whatever, but having those drills. And Tomlin will match you up with who he wants you to.
Yeah, Penn State, we had similar stuff, but we would graduate. So I think I did it like 3 times my freshman year, and then I started, and then so I'm looking forward to it. Kind of get that competition back, and I'm looking forward to it tomorrow.
Do you welcome those kind of challenges, especially just blocking? People say, hey, you catch nice, but do you welcome that just to kind of prove yourself?
Yeah, I definitely like going out there and running routes. It's definitely going to be an adjustment. Going out there and blocking, and so I'm just going to go out there and put my body out there and just try and make it happen and open the holes for Najee and the other running back and stuff like that.
Any other questions?
Would you like to use, you got to use your height and things like they're talking about Gentry. You're about looks short compared to him, but is that something that's important as a tight end to use your body?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's kind of like playing basketball. You're going up for a rebound and going up for layups and stuff like that. You just kind of use your body to kind of, put your body in a position to go make plays and catch the football.